Okay, hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. I just wanted to show this. Can I switch back and forth to this? Yes, I can. I wonder if okay, so look at this. I put Marduk's name meaning, and look what it says. You can read it for yourself. I don't have to read it for you. Alright? So, and then I think this is the same thing, right? Yeah, it says the same thing here, so I just exit that, that's fine. But let's go to this one. Look at that. God of Trojan sacrifice. Moloch, as known as Moloch, I hope I'm saying that right, is an ancient deity pantheon associated with child sacrifice, worship in various cultures. Throughout the Middle East and North Africa. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sometimes I just read faster than my brain can process. Sometimes, but yeah. I want to look up the word Marduk and the name of it, and you have a bull calf, and okay, fine, a bull calf. All right, what does that even mean? Why should we even care about that, TheSkullKlown? Easy. Look at Moloch. What does he look like? You see that? All right. He looks like a bull. All right. I'm gonna show different pictures here. Look at that. You see this picture? I'm telling you guys. All right. Seriously, when I say that who's in charge about this whole fucking shit, obviously there's other wicked beings in this planet. All right, I'm not saying he's the only wicked being in this planet. No, there's a reason why we've been invaded so many times. But this motherfucker right here, man, this is uh Zeus's son. All right, all right. Listen to this. I put Marduk versus Tiamat, and it says right here. I don't have to read it, but you guys can read it right there and pause and shit. And if I click on this, all right. Shout out to Kalai, because he did point this out. He pointed what was it? What was it? What was it? He pointed the picture out, and I'm sorry about this. You know what? I just could we like get out of here? Could we get out of here? Or somehow I can't get out of here. But somehow I can't go back for some reason while I'm recording. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I think we're good here. So not that long ago, take this out. Not that long ago, Kalai did show a picture of this, and this is Tiamat, Mama Tiamat, and this is Marduk. All right, I talked about the whole fight between these two before. All right, and we joined in the battle, obviously. All right, so let's see, let's go over here. Okay, so I could press it and stuff like that. I keep thinking the internet's trying to mess with me here, but let's go back. Excuse me. You see how it changed? You see this? Defeated you see, look at it. It says it right here. She is automatically defeated and slain by Enki's son. Enki's son. This is fucking highlight. The storm god, Marduk. And people want to talk about the weather phenomenons and other shit. Or how these people like to cover the sky and shit like that. Now the weather phenomenons are from the planet herself. Alright? But when they try to cover up the sky and make it all this shit, who do you think is in charge for all of that stuff? Obviously a storm god, you know? But not after she congest forth monsters, um those bodies she filled with um prison instead of blood, poison instead of blood, sorry. uh Sorry guys, I that's just read too fast. But it's all right here. Seriously, it's right here. You can't make this shit up, people. Alright, you can't make this shit up. You really can't. You just can't. You really can't. People can try to deny this shit, people could try. Let me take this out. Okay, okay, there we go. People can try to deny it, but there's no reason to deny who Marduk is. All right, seriously, we all know who he is at this point in the game, basically, quote unquote. They even made a movie about him too. All right, can't believe it's in this page of him. Look how much information they put on this guy. All right, they literally just show everything about it. Look at this, 1897, showing that right there. And that could be a whole different date and all that. That probably is just a mistaken date. You know how these people play. You know, instead of the 1800s, it probably was like the 1600s or 1700s. You know, or maybe even later than that, before those times. So this picture right here, I forgot what movie this is from. I think it says it right here. It has another spelling word I can't really pronounce, but that's fine, that's fine. But this is a movie. I remember seeing clips of this movie online on YouTube, and you could just see them worshiping the bull, worshiping the bull calf. Marduk, you see right here, Marduk's name, however, thought linked to Muir, translates to bull calf. All right. Let's see. That thing is probably going to change if I go back to it too. But and then this here too. You know the whole shit when you hear like, oh, God slay the Leviathan. Yeah, this is what they're talking about. It's the Marduk and Tiamat battle. All right, and this freaking this guy, man. This, like, again. You know how we talked about that You know how we talk about that some of our own brothers and sisters betrayed us and shit. Well, he's one of them. All right, and he's a god basically. But we're like Nagas, we're Titans. We have all this. Remember the story. Once Tiamat got sliced in half, her blood and the Titan's blood and the army of the monsters that Tiamat made got all mixed together to make the modern day what we call so-called black people and Afro-Hispanic people. All right? He couldn't destroy us no matter what. He had a transfer. He destroyed us, but he had a transfer us no matter what. And then even shout out to Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett even talked about that he was trying to get the spark of life for us, but Tiamat couldn't die, obviously, because she was part of the land and the cosmos herself, which is the Draco constellation, right? And once Marduk tried to breathe life into the vessel that we were in, guess what? She poured her vessel in, basically. That I know Bobby Hemmett talked about something like that. And if you guys saw that video, you deserve a cosmic cookie. Seriously, a healthy cosmic cookie, not the cookies that these motherfuckers made. But yeah. Uh, I just wanted to make this video because I was just thinking and researching and everything like that. It's always good to research, always good to study, guys. Know thy enemy. Know thy enemy. Seriously. Seriously. Because they don't want us to know who the enemy is. And then when we do, they want us to be freaking scared. They want us to be scared. They want us to be fearful and worship them as a god too. Some of these people back in the day, like, okay, let me click on those people. Some people back in the day were so scared of this man that they literally got rid of their own children just to please this motherfucker, please this piece of crap um cow being. I'm sorry. He's not a brother anymore. He's a freaking cow motherfucker, tranny ass piece of shit. Because this guy has no reason. This motherfucker has no reason. I'm going back and forth on these pictures. I'm sorry about that. But this guy has no reason to do what he did. All right? He had no reason to do what he did. But he did it anyways. All right? He did it anyways. At the time, at least how the story goes, all the other gods, were being very, very loud, and the Titans, and so the same thing with I think like Uranus and Tiamat, basically. I think that's just yeah. Well, upset. Well, Uranus was upset basically, and wanted to kill his children, and then Zeus and them got wind of that. They created Marduk, and then Marduk was like, "Hey, uh, yeah, I mean, I help you guys, but hey, if I can destroy Tiamat, just make sure that I'm the god of this world, and never question it." And they were like, "Whatever." Literally, they were like, "Whatever, just do it." Now, some of these other gods that created Marduk or wanted Marduk to do what he did have changed their minds. They saw the error of their ways, and they were like, "We're really fucked up," because they see how the state of the planet is now, and they know how the state of this man is now, and they knew they started noticing that this guy is freaking. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. He did one thing, and then he kept going. He kept going, and then he kept becoming more wicked and wicked and wicked and wicked and wicked, and it's just. And then we see the results of what we see today. This guy told his minions to destroy everything, everything that was beautiful, everything that was part of nature, everything that was advanced for us in the planet. He destroyed it all. He destroyed it all. He destroyed it all. Maybe not just by himself, but again, he has minions. What's the point of him doing it doing it all by himself if he could just have his minions do it and just give him the technology, you know? So, stupid concept. you know, this guy, these reptilians, these orcs, these greys, and all that, they have to talk to him. Trump and all them people have to talk to him at the end of the day. They have to talk to him. All right? Because that's their God. That's their God. They have to talk to their God. You know? And every time you try to say anything the truth or go out or disrespect their God, God is going to smack their ass, basically, or kill them. Okay, or make them, what is it? So bad to the public that people would think that they're a pedophile, or they, like almost like a good example is probably like Bill Cosby or the OJ system stuff. So it's like, hey, it's like, yeah, you could live in this world, just don't tell the truth, and if you try to do anything, trust me, we will get you, you know. So they try to him and so many other of his minions try to do so many stuff to out people and other people that try to expose the truth. Sorry, couldn't even talk there. But yeah, even some orcs they want to like say the truth and shit like that. But guess what? They all got assassinated or killed. You know, um, it's the same thing when our people stood up and tried to say shit. We got shot, killed, beaten, and fucking tortured, raped, and all this shit. And this motherfucker was just watching in the background, laughing. Literally. Well, for example, Kalai mentions there's so many kids missing around this year, and he's wondering why, right? And that's fine. You know, you got to question everything, you know. But when he said that, I just told myself, well, Moloch, Moloch is the god of children's sacrifice. So don't be surprised if they kidnapping all these kids and they just feeding it to him. You think he's gonna let precious Loosh be wasted on his minions when he could just take it himself? You gotta think about this. You gotta think about this. All right? What do you think they're fighting amongst each other right now? You think the reptilians are not looking at this man and be like, this motherfucker is betraying us? Oh, well, no shit. You thought we were gonna get comfortable. You thought it was gonna be good and all that shit. No. And plus, you guys all hate each other anyways. You guys never love each other. You guys don't care for another. You know, because if you did, you guys wouldn't be doing this shit. You know? But it's all going to come to an end. It's all going to come to an end. Tiamat's children, her babies, are rising, and you're about to see some type of shit, guys, that is bigger than these movies. Seriously, all right? You guys are going to see shit happening to the point that you won't even believe that this is happening. All right? All right? And don't think that Tiamat is not going to show herself to us. She will. She will. Some people might say this motherfucker has to show himself first before she comes or before shit starts happening to the planet. Anything can happen at this point. You know, anything can happen. Remember, guys, we are the co-creators of our reality. If we want to destroy this system and go after these motherfuckers, basically, then we will. All right? Seriously. And it's sad that when you think about it, freaking Zeus, Enki's son, did this. It's really fucked up. It is. It's really, really fucked up. And I'm sure, I don't know what's other stuff that's happening in the background, because so many stuff is happening in the background that we don't know about the consequence that he's done, and then the stuff that Tiamat is saying to other beings that worked with Marduk at that time when this fight happened. All right, the battle, the cosmic battle, basically. Um, before, well, there were so many cosmic battles, anyways, but this is what we call the original cosmic battle. You know, and we still are fighting this type of battle because this motherfucker won't stop. He won't stop. He won't stop. He would try to do anything possible to make sure he stays with the world that he's in. But his world is dying. His world is dying. That's why he's called the Babylonian God. All right, guys? All right? Some of us already know this, and that's fine. And some of us are just taking a refresher and seeing all of this stuff. And it's true, too, because I don't think some people have done this. Maybe they have. I haven't seen people look, right, the Marduk name meaning, and then look at this. So if they have, hey, they have. And look at this. Look, although he was commonly referred to simply as Bel. We all know, we all heard about this name before. I know I have plenty of times. So that's just something to think about, guys. All right, that's just something to think about. So yeah, get ready, guys. Get prepared because this is about to pop off soon. It is. It is. It is going to pop off soon. All right. We just have to keep our head on a swivel and know um what to do. You got to know thyself. All right. You got to know thyself because this guy is going to show himself soon. He has to. He has to show himself soon, along with his other minions. All right. Their world is dying, so they have no choice but to do it, but to show themselves. All right. And when they do show themselves, they're gonna appear themselves as all holy and all this shit. All right. And some of you people are going to be terrified and scared when you see this man, because he's tall. He is. He's tall. He's a very tall brother, even though he's a piece of shit brother. Seriously, man. You know, this guy probably has to be. I mean, we all know what's probably going to happen to this guy. He already made his grave. He made his grave, and now he's going to lie on it. All right. And I've said this before too. I even told Tiamat herself when I was connecting with her that the fight with this guy, I'm challenging this motherfucker. All right. I don't care if your minions are watching this or anything like that. I'm just telling you right now, Marduk is gonna like I'm taking him out basically. It's just something when I found out about this whole story and who he is, something inside of me just told me I have to take him out. Just something deep within inside of me. And it's not just for me, all right? It is for my people, yes, but it's also for Tiamat herself. I'm doing this more for Tiamat. Because this guy, he's a stupid freaking idiot, slicing his own grandmother in half when you really think about it. you know. And it is, when you think about it, it's all family drama when it comes to us. But these other races of beings, like these reptilians, these greys and orcs, they think they want to be a part of this. You're not a part of this. You're just a minion. You're just in the background try to be friends with us, but you're really not. And you're gonna be taken out too. All right. And he's not telling you the full story, what's going to happen, because he's even scared. He is scared, and he's a coward. He is. He's a coward. All right, and we're gonna deal with him. All of us will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna, fight him on my own. I'm not that much of a, person like that. But I have pointed out before that, hey, if you try to get in my way to try to fight this man, I don't know what to tell you, because I need to. It's just something inside of me tells me that I have to take this motherfucker out. All right, all right. I don't know if you're listening to this. I don't know. All I know is I really don't give a shit if you are or not. At the end of the day, you're gonna realize who the TheSkullKlown really is, motherfucker. Seriously. And you're really gonna realize too who you messed with. You don't mess with Tiamat, you don't mess with her children, and you don't mess with the cosmic law. And you did that. And there's a heavy, heavy price for what this man did. A heavy price. And you think he's gonna run away and try to hide underground or leave this on this planet? Yeah, good luck with that, man. Anywhere that you will go, especially your minions, we will find you, we'll hunt you down like a freaking dog. All right? We will. Because we will have no mercy on these people. All right? You take the resources of this planet, and then you still downgrade all people, talk shit, and then you worship a freaking god that literally sacrifices kids. All right? You guys disgust me. You guys freaking disgust me. You guys couldn't fight. You guys couldn't come together and try to take out this man. You were that scared. You were that scared. You're a pussy too. Seriously, you're a pussy too. You're a coward as hell. I'm dead serious, man. So I don't want to be here for too long. I just want to talk about some of the stuff that I've seen here and give my thoughts on this stuff, because we do need to talk about this, guys. We have to talk about stuff like this. All right. Let me see. Let's go here real quick. Okay. So let me click on something. Look at that. See this right here? Hold on. Let me go down. You see this? What does this look like to you? Look at that. What do these look like to you? Almost reminds you almost the Statue of Liberty, right? So let me see here. And it's funny too. Once I put Bell, it put Marduk. Almost put Marduk, but no, that's not right. Some people do spell it that way. I'm like, huh, that's funny. But yeah, you see, you even said it right here. All right. And I keep thinking that Bell is probably Lord of the Flies or something like that. Let me see. Since we're right here, since I'm about to end the video soon, I want to see if that is even true. Well, Beelzebub, but it's very close to Bell. Let's see. Let's see. What is a short word? Oops. For. Oops, keep messing up here. Sorry, guys. Look at that. It's Satan, Devil, Lucifer. So remember, Satan means adversary. Anybody could be Satan. Anybody could be wicked. So we all know that. Okay. So, but I'm just looking at these pictures here. Like, it's like it's just something to think about. You know, It's something to think about. You see this? I'm gonna go back here because there's a picture right here. Oh, it's in the same wiki. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But look at this. It's funny that they picked him as a white man here. I wonder why. You would too just like these orcs, man. Seriously, these white people. Seriously, you still look at a. It's funny that you look at a person that is a god of sacrificing children, and he looks like a brother, right? Let me see. He looks like a brother, but you depict him as like a white man. It's the same thing how you treated Zeus. You treated the same thing with Zeus when you made the freaking picture of Jesus and shit. You wouldn't. These Caucasian people are no different, doing it to their own, doing it to Zeus's son. That's just hilarious. That's just hilarious. Oh yeah, and by the way, Marduk, your brothers and sisters, especially your sisters, and by the way, Hercules has a lot of shit to say to you. All right. I'll say that right now. I don't know how Hercules is right now, but I'll just say right now that look at that. It shows freaking Yahweh and shit. What the hell is that? But all I have to say is that uh, you have so many brothers and sisters that are very very pissed off at you, Mother. Seriously, really, your own blood is looking at you, and they're like, "What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?" And it's not like they didn't tell their parents that either, especially Zeus, to be like, dude, like, dad, why'd you did that? You know? Why'd you agree? And now look what's happened, you know? So it's just something to think about, you know? Like the conversations you could think of what these families can do. Because we're all families. We all. Yeah, believe it or not, we're related to this motherfucker too, but he's mostly a god. We're elemental Titan cosmic dragons. Very different from him. Very different from him. Yes, he might be tall, but we're not tall. But was it? We're taller than him. Like if we talk about ancient times and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we we look like monsters, guys. We look like Godzilla. Some of us look like Godzilla, Cthulhu, and all that shit. All right. There's a reason. Remember the what's it called? Hold on. What's it called? Oops. There we go. Sorry. It's the blood. Oops, Blood of Zeus. I was gonna watch this show. It's on Netflix, but I have not watched it. I have not watched it. All right. So it's let's see. Can I go back here? I don't know why that happens, but sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's uh let's see. Titans. There we go. You see this? All right. Look at that. You see, guys? We were freaking monsters, cosmic monsters. Okay? And this is still within us. This is what some of our higher selves look like. All right? Our higher selves look different. Look at that. You see? These people have a rude awakening. They have a rude freaking awakening. All right? Because we're going to end up like this soon. Some of us are going to look like this. We're going to evolve and transform. All right? Look at that. You can't stop what's coming, guys. You can't stop what's coming. These wicked beings and Marduk himself, he can't stop what's coming. All right, it's crazy. It is crazy. He didn't have to do what he did, but he did. So it is what it is. But I love this picture. This picture looks actually pretty hot. It really does. That's just me. Um, But like, come on, guys. This is what we could transform into, bro. Like, seriously, this is something that, like, even if you can try to point this out to your friends or family, and they're gonna think you're stupid because they haven't done the research, you know. But again, it is what it is. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Look at that. My stomach in the astrogram, my stomach can rip open like that because I evolved more to the point that I have a Pac-Man mouth and it has a mind of its own too. I did have to control it a bit because it kept getting really really hungry. And it started eating everything, even people around me that I cared about. So I had to like tame it. uh, so, but now it's good now. I just had to go deep within and learn from it. Basically, it's kind of like how Aang in that last Airbender had to not control the avatar state, sorry, but be one with it. You know, be one with it because it was a part of him anyways. So that's just one example. There's probably another example I could think of too. But yeah, man. Sooner or later, you're gonna see these type of beings walk around among us. All right, and some of us are gonna look like this. So what's gonna happen when a brother and a sister sees us looking like this? Oh, nature's creatures. You know, like you see in Pokemon and shit. But look at this. All right, I'm telling you guys. I am telling you. They have a rude freaking awakening. All right. So us, so peace, guys. All right. Is there more pictures here? Oh, this is probably a good one to end it off. Look at that. Look at that, guys. You see that? Like, it's, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. So take care of yourselves, guys. Seriously, be safe. Love you guys. Seriously, know thyself. Keep doing what you're doing. The sigils, the meditation, the chants. You know, the tai chi, the building. Keep doing all of that. All right, because this is over. This is over. There's a reason why the government is shut down, and there's a reason why these was it white folks are freaking out and asking us to save them, which is hilarious. But also these wicked beings in office that have like skin suits, they're falling also. All right, they're really falling. They're dying. They're dying. They're dying off. All right. So I'll see you guys and be safe.